Hello friends, and welcome to episode 4 of Putting the Gold into the Golden Years. We've got an exciting episode for you today. Lovely Miss Luanne is going to do some watercolor chickens for you. Show you how to do those. And then after that, I'm going to show you how to take single photos out of videos. So with that, why don't we just get started?
Hi, I'm going to show you how to make a really simple card that I call them my crazy chicken cards. I saw this idea on Pinterest and I thought it was cute and decided I would work on doing it. You start off with a card stock card, and you make this, you take a piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, cut it in half, and then fold it in half, and you get your card base. And then this is just watercolor paper, and I've taken just typical, you can use very inexpensive watercolors if you want to, and you make basically an oval shape. Doesn't have to be perfect because this is not perfect work. And you can always say when your stuff is not perfect that it's handmade, so nothing is ever quite the same or never quite perfect. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. All right, so you have your basic shape, and then all I do is take a marker, trace around the outside of the oval that I've made. So you end up with the body of the chicken. And then I'm going to put something that sort of looks like a wing. I'm going to put a beak and an eye. Then I'm going to put some crazy tail feathers. And you can make these however you want to, and as many as you want to. And then some long, skinny legs. And some feet. You can even make some knobby knees if you want to. Sometimes I put some feathers up here too, depending on what my mood is. Okay, and then you can do a little ornamentation on the wing if you want to. This is your project, so you can really do it however you want to do it. So then I take this part and I'm going to put it onto the front of the card base. I use this Thermoweb tape runner. I've been using it for a long time. It works pretty well. So you just roll it on the back of your picture. Try not to get it where it hangs over the edge of it because it'll make a mess. Ask me how I know. Okay. So then you get it lined up on your card front the way you want it to be. Once again, it's never quite perfect. Okay, let's stick that down. Okay, and then I have made, sometimes I put paper on the inside of this to make just a note card, and sometimes I put a sentiment on the inside. Today I'm going to put a happy birthday, and this is just a very inexpensive stamp that I've stamped. I used a punch to make the shape on the corners and then put it on a piece of black paper on the back. So I'm going to put some sticky stuff on that one and put it wherever you, I tend to not like things perfectly centered all the time, so there you go. A handmade happy birthday card. Now I'll probably come back and do some more ornamentation, but this is just for the very beginner, and it's a very basic demonstration. So hope you have as much fun doing this as I do.
Okay, now we're going to show you how to take a still image out of a video. First thing we have to do is get us an app that'll do this for us. The app I prefer to use is called Video to Photo. It does cost $2.99 for unlimited photo grabs, but it's worth it. It's really easy to use and it comes out really clean. So next thing we have to do is find us a video. I got one or two here. That's pretty obvious, but let's take a look at, well, maybe this little thing just bubbling up here. And all we have to do is move this little slider across the way here till we get the exact frame that we want. Remember, a video is nothing but a series of still photos strung together. So let's say we'd like this frame and we're going to save it. So we hit save and it's automatically saved to our photo library. If we want to do another, we just go back and find another frame we want. Hit save and there it's saved to our photo library. Now let's go see if we actually got that saved or if I'm just lying to everybody. Let's look at here. There they are. Photos saved right to your camera roll. It couldn't be easier. Like I say, this way you get a clear image that if you tried to do pause your video and do a screen capture, it might be in a portion where it's going to be all blurry and everything. This, you're doing individual frames and it works out real well. I hope everybody enjoyed our video and we'll turn it back to the main table. Well, that's about it for today. What are we going to do next week, Luanne?
I don't know. We'll have to put our heads together and come up with some ideas.
It'll be something fantastic, I'm sure. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks.
Bye.
Hey, what about us?
Yeah, what about us? All we get to do is say goodbye. Oh well, goodbye then.